Hello everybody, welcome back to Buzzard-Roost. I am Buzzard. Wanted to redo a video that I done quite a while ago, simple food storage, but I wanted to concentrate on building a pantry, building your pantry on a budget with the grand solar minimum, shorter growing seasons, stuff like that, early frost, late frost. I got a feeling we're coming into we're going to end up being in a food shortage. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But things aren't adding up that could make me wrong on it. But I'll be more than happy if it is. Anyway, what I was wanting you to do is, if you have any extra money and you don't have your food storage built up, please use it to start building it up. Some examples I got is ramen noodles. I don't know what you want to call them, or people pronounce them both ways. These are under $2 for 12 packages. They've got beef and they've got chicken at the Walmart I go to. Now, they say each package is 2 servings. I don't go by the servings on the package. If it says there's 2, it's more than likely just 1. At least for an adult. For kids, my kids eat them, it's 1. They don't break them in half and share them or anything like that. They fix a package for them for themselves. So, I got right here I just picked some up from Walmart. These are Great Value brand soups. They are 50 cents a can. Regular name brands, $1, $1.50, $2, something like that. But anyway, 50 cents a can on them. The tuna, I don't remember what it is, but I think I remember it was like 49 cents or 50 cents. Little can of chicken, $1 a can. Pound of rice, $1. Pound of spaghetti, 80 cents. Spaghetti sauce, $1. Pinto beans, I think they was like $1.50. So these are all real inexpensive items that you can start building a pantry with. Let's talk about feeding a family of 4. Now this bag of rice, 1 pound bag of rice, says it has 8 servings in it. So with my calculation, it's actually only 4. So this pound of rice, and let's say a can of soup, and yeah, it's not much in this can, but it'll give the rice a lot of flavor. So for $1.50, you could feed a family of 4 a meal. That'd be rice and broccoli and cheese for this one, or vegetable beef, chicken noodle, French onion with beef stock. That would be really good in it. Or you could just add a can of meat to it. The tuna, it'll still be 50 cents, so you're still looking at $1.50. The canned chicken would make this meal a $2 meal for a family of 4. Now, when I talk about a family of 4, I'm talking about 2 adults and probably 2 teenagers. This is not a working ration. This is a keeping your head down, keeping quiet, try to ride it out. Now, if you are exerting yourself, working in the garden, hauling water, stuff like that, you're going to need more calories than what this will provide. But you can survive on it. So with the same family of 4, this says it's 8 servings. So my math, it's 4. So a package of spaghetti sauce for a family of 4, you're looking at $1.68, under $2. That's still good. Now your beans, get beans you like to eat. I'm sure even if you don't like them, if you're hungry, you're going to eat them. Now these beans say there's 13 servings at 100 calories per serving. We're just going to round it down to 12. Let's say 6. My math, family of 4. Now if you was to take a half a pound of beans and a half a pound of rice, it makes what they call a complete protein. Throw in some of this, you're going to get some additional vitamins and stuff. It may be a little high, it is high in sodium. But like I said, you're trying to survive. You're trying to make it through a food shortage, a crisis, or something like that. Now let's talk about building your food pantry with what I got here. Let's put you on, most people get paid every other week. So let's say $20 every other week. If you're doing that, I wouldn't buy a pound of rice at a time. That $20 will buy you a 50-pound bag of rice. I would do that. But let's say we got $20. We got $2 here. Let's say 5 cans of sauce, 5 cans of noodles. That's 10, $12. That leaves you 8. You can pick up 4 pounds of rice and 8 cans of soup. I think that's right on my math. I'll figure it up after I get done with the video. But like I said, if you're going to do $20 every other week, get a 50-pound bag of rice. 50-pound bag of rice supposedly has 500 servings. I figure 250. And then the next 2 weeks, since you got your 50-pound bag of rice, buy you 40 cans of this great value soup. 40 cans, maybe throw in some tuna in place of some of the soups. If you really want to splurge, go with $1 a can on the chicken, buy a few of them. The reason you want to mix these in the rice is for flavoring, for variety, so you don't get, I can't even think of the name of what it's called. If you was to eat rice every day for a month, for every meal, you would end up getting to where you would not eat, even if you had it. Like I said, I can't remember what it's called. If you think of it, if someone thinks of it or knows what it is, put it down in the comments. So, 1-2 week deal. Buy 10 cans of sauce, 10 cans of spaghetti. You're going to end up with a little bit of money left over from your $20 bill. Set that back, add it to the next one, and maybe pick up a 50-pound bag of beans. Now, 50-pound bag of beans would be roughly 600 servings, I think, something like that. So we'll say 3. That's 300 meals. Same way with rice. They say 500 servings. That's 250 meals for someone. Drill blank here. Build your food pantry. Do a little bit. If you can spare extra, spend it on food. Get your food built up. Grand solar minimum, shorter growing season, late frost, early frost. Everything's going to be on a different schedule with this grand solar minimum. I believe it was Del Monte that's shutting down the canning plants. 3 of them. They just so happen to be all up north, where they've already got a shorter growing season, and it's going to even become more shorter. They actually, if I read it correctly, are building a 500 million, whatever the currency is over there, in Kenya, Africa. Now, why would you close down 3 plants and more, is what they're saying, other than the 3, and be building a plant in Africa? It's too hot to grow most things there until the grand solar minimum hits, and then they're going to have there's a good possibility they're going to have the right growing season to grow everything they're growing here now. And it'll also be cheaper on their labor. So, build your food pantry. A little bit at a time. Buy stuff you eat. Make you a schedule on what you're going to fix for dinner. Stick with it. Get the prices, how much you need of each item, and start building on that. Something you already know you're going to eat. If you like chili, buy the seasoned package, like 2 alarm chili mix. That's a good one. I like it a lot. That's something else you need to look at too, is Walmart has these discount racks that they move out into the middle of the aisle, and they'll have spices. I've been picking up 2 alarm chili mix, slow cooker spice packages where you add the meat, you throw some rice in there, throw the seasoning in there, turn on the slow cooker, let it cook. Look for deals. Buy stuff that you're going to eat. Build your pantry. You get 3 months pantry built. My phone going off. You get 3 months food pantry built up, then maybe looking at getting things you need for security, or maybe some medical stuff like that. Finally quit, and the clock's going off. But start with your food. Another thing you're going to need, all this, requires water. Don't forget about your water. Water, you can pick up a food grade 55-gallon drum, plastic usually. Sometimes you can get metal. I'd go with plastic for water. 10 to 15 bucks. Maybe that's one of your 2-week plans, or your two-week budget. Maybe one of them is to pick up a 55-gallon drum barrel, food grade, fill it with tap water. You can get online and look at the bleach conversion for it to keep it, algae and mold and all that other stuff free. Kill what's ever live in it. But don't forget your water. You gotta have water. You gotta have lots of water. You'd be surprised how much water you use that you don't even think about. Anyway, just want to try to keep it under 15 minutes. Looks like I may barely make it. Don't forget, only dead fish follow the flow of the stream. Don't be a dead fish. This is Buzzard. See ya.